California Governor Gavin Newsom has issued a warning that former President Donald Trump might attempt to remain in office beyond the two-term limit set by the U.S. Constitution. The 22nd Amendment restricts presidents to 2 terms, yet Trump has frequently hinted at the possibility of extending his tenure. Newsom has intensified his criticism of Trump, especially as California faces a redistricting challenge that could influence control of the U.S. House after the 2026 midterms. During an event at Politico's The California Agenda, Sacramento Summit on August 27, Newsom urged the audience to be vigilant, suggesting that Trump is serious about staying in power. He questioned whether people believe Trump is joking about 2028, noting that Trump has shown foreign leaders hats emblazoned with Trump 2028 during their visits to the White House. Newsom revealed that he has received over 20 Trump 2028 hats from Trump's associates. Despite Trump's statements that he will probably not run again, these hats are still available for purchase on the Trump Organization's online store for $50, and the Constitution, as it currently stands, prohibits Trump from serving a 3rd term. Amending the Constitution is a challenging and infrequent process, requiring a 2/3 majority in both the House and Senate, or a constitutional convention called by 2/3 of state legislatures, with 3/4 needed for ratification. Trump won the 2016 presidential election against Hillary Clinton and served as the 45th president from 2017 to 2021. He lost the 2020 election to Joe Biden, but won the 2024 election. Initially, he was set for a rematch with Biden until Biden withdrew, leading to Kamala Harris replacing him on the Democratic ticket. Trump's 2nd term as the 47th president is scheduled from 2025 to 2029. Throughout his 2nd term, Trump has often floated the idea of a 3rd term. In a March interview with NBC, he mentioned potential methods to achieve this, such as Vice President J.D. Vance assuming office and then transferring the role back to Trump. However, in a later interview on NBC's Meet the Press aired on May 4, Trump seemed to distance himself from the idea, acknowledging that it might not be constitutionally permissible. In an August 5 interview with CNBC, when asked about running for a 3rd term, Trump responded, "No, probably not, I'd like to." Newsom has expressed potential interest in running for president in 2028, anticipating a competitive Democratic primary that could include Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, Maryland Governor Wes Moore, and former U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. J.D. Vance has not committed to running in 2028, but is expected to consider it. In a USA Today interview, he emphasized focusing on his current responsibilities and stated that future opportunities would be evaluated as they arise. Trump has also mentioned Marco Rubio, former Florida senator and current Secretary of State, as a prospective leader for the future of the MAGA movement. Historically, America's first president, George Washington, voluntarily stepped down after 2 terms, setting an unofficial precedent for future presidents. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the only president to break this tradition during the Great Depression and World War II. He was elected for a 3rd term and again in 1944, but passed away in 1945. This led to a movement in the House of Representatives that resulted in the ratification of the 22nd Amendment 2 years after Roosevelt's death.